What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Is my lip bleeding? Anyways, guys, yes, I don't have the most prolific intro of all times, okay? I don't. I just talk. I just come on here and I just talk. Would you guys like to hear me do an intro like how I do an intro for my manga read-throughs? Would you guys want something like that? I can make something up for my regular reactions. I could do that, but I don't know if you guys would want that. I just come on here and I just be myself, man. So I appreciate you guys. I know you guys have probably watched the first couple of episodes already, and man, as I said, I can only watch 2 of these in a session because it's a very depressing anime. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't watch. I don't like to watch stuff like this, like on a binge watching stuff like this. I usually try to take a break. It's not, as I've told you guys before, it's not good to intake seeing situations like this, you know what I'm saying, constantly in a short amount of time. It's not good for your mental health because it'll have you thinking about things, you know, and not to say that these things are not important to think about. It's for your health. It's how much you can actually take. You know what I'm saying? It's you see how things can affect people when, you know, they have like a family member die or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It could affect you because you're constantly thinking about it. You can see how it could drive people insane if you can't handle it. You know what I'm saying? If you're less, you know, not necessarily tolerance, but if you have, you know, your threshold is very low for that kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? So some people, like, you know, can like, for me, like, the person have to be like super close to me for me to break down about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how death affects me, but death affects other people. Like, sometimes it's not like I'm sitting back looking at other people crying. It's like, why are you crying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a type of person. It's just that it doesn't affect me as much as it would affect another person. And, you know, and it's not like it's denial for me or anything. Like, I know the person is gone. I understand that death took place. It's just that I handle it a little bit better than most people, in my opinion. So, and that is not I'm not putting that out there as a bragging statement or anything, because there's nothing really to brag about. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I'm just trying to help you to understand and navigate what I'm trying to say here. So, this anime, it's gonna take me a while to get used to these names because they introduced us to literally like 8 or 9 characters in like the first couple of episodes. Like, it's gonna take me a while to get these, but we gonna get them. We gonna get them. We gonna remain positive. You guys already know that I usually get used to the name as the season go by. We got plenty of episodes to go, man. We're jumping into episode 3. Hopefully I get to do 4 today as well. We'll see how it goes, but so far so good. I'm liking the tone of the anime. Can bring up a lot of discussion, so you already know I love that. I love the story that they're setting up here, and to understand these boys, it's tough to watch, to say the least, but we gonna jump in though. Episode 3, I'll see you guys at the end for the review. And just so you know, before you go, I have been saying this on every single episode. You guys have heard me say this. Guys, if you are watching this on the original channel, go to the backup channel and subscribe, and also turn the notifications on over there, else you're not going to know. If you're not on my early access and you're not, you know, paying for early access on the channel, you're not going to know when these episodes drop. And it's not going to be, you know what I'm saying, like, you want to be notified when they drop, so you don't have to worry about coming to my channel to check to see if it drops, or waiting on it to come into your feed for you to see that it drops. Okay, you can get notified if you do this, because I will be posting them on both channels But if you want early access, you know what to do. Link is down in the description. Go sign up for that so you can watch all of these episodes in all its glory, and you can just binge watch my reactions. Okay, appreciate you guys. We're gonna jump in next episode. Let's go. Well, at least he's alive.
さんには会えたのか。うん。身寄りのない私たちは人に利用されて生きていくしかないね。もう私に構わないで。私は一人で生きていける。俺本当何しに行ったんだか。ジョー、顔中あざだらけじゃねえか。いい男が台無しだな。おいマリオ、手ぬぐい濡らして持ってこい。あアホくさ。結局みんな無駄に痛い思いしただけじゃねえか。誰もと。
Wow。
本当のことだろう。違うのか。おい、どうして無駄だと言い切れる？結果じゃねえ。俺たちみたいな奴らにチャンスが巡ってくるのはせいぜい100に1つ。
Uncovered is a douche. Okay.
のチャンスに食らいついたんだ。無駄なんかじゃなかったよな。
Yeah, that's powerful right there. That's powerful right there. And this is what I'm talking about when I talk about I'm gonna turn this down a bit because it's way too loud. So this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the reason why I love a good story and how we can learn from watching these stories and taking things from them. Be inspired by what you consume because you know what I'm saying? Some things are made for pure entertainment and we get it. But sometimes there are little gems that you can take from what you're watching. Like what he just said, like how can you blame someone for taking the one chance that they got and then say it was for nothing? Like that's the negativity that comes with certain things that we do in life. And when I hear people talk like that, I just don't want to be around them. I just don't want to be around them because I would never blame someone for taking a chance that they actually got. Is that you see the person that doesn't take the chance when the opportunity presents itself, those are the idiots. You get what I'm saying? But for the person, if you tried at go at that chance when it presents itself and you fail, you get what I'm saying? The positive part of that is that you jumped at the opportunity. You didn't say, oh, I'm gonna fail anyways. You get what I'm saying? At least you tried. So now you have the experience. Now if that opportunity ever presents itself again, you might be able to not repeat the same mistakes you did before. You get what I'm saying? I get why Joe did what he did. I really do. I really get why he did what he did and why they supported him. But this douchebag here, Uncovered, sitting in the corner sulking, talking about we got beat up for nothing. And why did you participate, my friend? Why did you participate? Why did you even do anything to help him out, help him escape? Right? Why did you do all of that? You can't do all of that and then regret it because he's back here and he failed. Nah, you can't do that. You got to be like, next time we'll get you out for sure. Those are the kind of words I like to hear. But you're always gonna have the naysayer, right? The naysayer is always gonna be there. That's that's just a part of life too. That's the truth. Courage is our only hope. It should touch everybody that's watching the show deeply. Seek out the bystander, right?
桜木がなぜここに入ってきたのか知ってるのか。あいつはな、自分の親を殺したんだよ。自分の親をだぞ。
You, there's no way.
あんちゃん、いいの？あ、ありがとう。キャベツ、そんなもん食うんじゃねえ。バレモト、人殺しの恵んだものなんか食ったら終わりだぞ。何言ってんだいきなり。どういう意味だバレモト。言葉通りだ。こいつは最低の人殺しだってことだよ。この際俺たちの前で説明してもらいましょうか。あんたが自分の親殺してここに来たってこと。誰に空気入れられた？殴りたきゃ殴ればいいでしょ。あんたいつもそうだ。おい桜木、貴様何してる？野本、どういうことだ？説明しろ。見りゃわかるでしょ。そうか。よし、来い桜木。あんちゃん、おいバレモト、なんてこと言うんだ。あんちゃんは仲間だろ。何が仲間だ。あんちゃん、どうだ桜木、気がってんじゃねえぞ。気が済んだか石原。何？殴るなら今のうちに好きなだけ殴っとくんだな。だがいつか必ずてめえを半殺しにしてやる。あいつの分までな。人なんて信じるもんじゃねえ。そうやって友達ごっこやってるといつか足元すくわれるぞ。バレモト。あんちゃん。バレモト。なんだ。野本です。調べ物がしたいので図書室へ行きたいのですが。よし。あんたと同じ部屋にいるだけで虫唾が走るんだ。あんちゃん、バレモトの言ったこと嘘だよな。説明してくれ。このままじゃ納得できねえ。あんちゃん、ガ ガキが口出すんじゃねえ。
あんちゃん、そりゃねえだろ。
あんまり出せ。今度は何だ。桜木です。俺も図書室で調べ物を。よし。
あんちゃん、俺あんちゃんの言うことだったら信じるから。あんちゃん、なんでだよ。俺たち仲間じゃねえのかよ。なあ、あんちゃんよ。
青タンや骨折は時が経てば傷が消えるが、言葉で傷つけられた心はちょっとやそっとでは治らない。愛と信頼の育ちがたい悲しい地獄の檻、それが鉄格子の内側なのだ。
よう、野本。
なんでしょう。
ちょっと来いや。
はい。
Yeah, that's real smart. Throw burn his cigarette outside.
なあ、野本。これは桜木が仕込んだ根っこだろ。そうだよな。なに、話は簡単さ。お前は供述書にちょこっとサインしてくれりゃいい。あとは俺が発見したことにして桜木に焼きを入れる。
どうしてそこまで。
いいんだぞ野本。このままてめえに焼きを入れたって親殺しのお仲間がそんなに大事ならな。そう、それでいい。おい、桜木。図書室はこっちだぞ。
Yeah.
なんだ。何の騒ぎだ。
火事です。
火事だ。
火元は図書室のようです。
図書室だと。
まさか。石原さん、ミシャの方をお願いできますか。全員グラウンドに避難させてください。
仕方ねえな。おい、桜木は今ニシャ六坊にいるんだよな。
え。
Wow.
困ったな。ニシャ六坊の鍵がねえぞ。ほら野本、お前も確認しろ。ニシャ六坊の鍵な、ねえだろ。これじゃあニシャ六坊の扉開けられないよな。
みんな慌てるな。落ち着いてグラウンドの方に避難するんだ。
It's an absolute douche.
桜木さん、何。桜木。
Yeah, bitch. I got out.
有本、桜木さん、どうしてここに。石原さん、ちょっと手伝ってください。石原さん。くそ、とんだ番狂わせだが、どっちにしろ社会のクズども5人死のうが知ったことか。有本、マリオたちはどこだ。
Are they still in the building? Are you serious? Cause he was at the library.
そうどうなってやがる。どうして俺たちだけ閉じ込められてんだよ。
俺こんなとこで死にたくねえよ。スッポー体を低くしないと気分にやられるぞ。
I didn't even remember that they all in one cell, in his cell.
心配ねえよみんな。あんちゃんがきっと助けに来てくれる。俺信じて。
寝言言ってんじゃねえぞ。今ここにいる俺たちで何とかするしかねえんだ。
マリオ
こんなところでくたばってたまるか。マリオたちはまだあの中にいるんだな。金本。俺は悪くない。あいつが石原が勝手にやったことなんだ。俺は何もしてない。俺
It's crazy, man.
あんたまさかあいつら助けに行くつもりじゃねえだろうな。バカか。この炎だぞ。かっこつけたって誰も褒めちゃくんねえぞ。誰も待ってやしねえ。あいつらだってあんたが助けに来てくれるなんて思っちゃいねえ。もうあんたを仲間だなんて思っちゃいねえんだよ。かもな。だったらでもな、
What did that have to do with anything?
俺はあいつらのこと仲間だと思ってるぜ。
Yeah, doesn't matter. Yeah.
今ならまだなんとかなるかもしれねえんだ。なんだよそれ。なんでそこまですんだよ。人なんか信じたってろくなことねえんだ。自分さえ生き残りゃそれでいい。それでいいんじゃなかったのかよ。
もう間に合わないかもしれねえ。助からないかもしれねえ。でも今やらなきゃその先はねえんだ。あんちゃんは走る。赤い炎と黒い煙が渦巻く絶望的な状況の中、仲間たちのもとへ。
You damn right. You damn right. We don't respect cowards around here. We do not respect cowards around here. Not at all. No respect for cowards around here, buddy. None. Alright, so that was episode 3 of Rainbow. You know, it's one of those things where, you know, a lot of times people will look at stuff like this or they'll watch media like this and they're like, nobody is like this in real life. You know what I'm saying? Nobody would run back into the building. It's not a high percentage, but there are people that would do that for friends, not just family. You know what I'm saying? There are people out there that would do this for friends. And I am one of those people that would, I wouldn't say, I'm trying to come up with the right terminologies here because I don't want to make it seem like, because sometimes when you watch anime and stuff like that, people be like, these situations are very unrealistic and over the board, are, you know, exaggerated in such a way where, you know, make it, listen, this is how a lot of this stuff, you get what I'm saying? A lot of this stuff that you see, this stuff sometimes, a lot of it, this is how the military operates. You get what I'm trying to say? Of course, there are going to be people that, you know, like uncovered. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, this is how the military operates. all of these dudes that go to war with you are considered your brothers. They're considered your brothers, your family, your stuff like that, your friends, and some of them turns out to be your closest friends for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? And I can tell you this from experience, and not from being a soldier or anything, but from talking to veterans and stuff like that, and the relationship that they've built over the years when they were in the military and stuff like that. And they will always tell you that, you know, when they talk about no man left behind and all this stuff is really taken seriously. It's not because it's in the paperwork that no man gets left behind. You know what I'm saying? It's just their motto, and the way how they're trained and all of this other stuff. Like stuff like that is just instilled in them to not be selfish. You know what I'm saying? And develop the kind of bond that cannot be replicated pretty much anywhere else, really. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, regular people don't really think like this on a regular basis. Our heart, you know what I'm saying? The Bible talks about how much our heart is just inherently wicked. You know what I'm saying? So it's like to think or to fathom that you could actually run back into a burning building to save friends. You get what I'm saying? It seems extremely unrealistic, but it does happen. You get what I'm saying? It does happen. It is possible to do that for someone else, someone you love or consider. I mean, they haven't met for long. I mean, how long have they been in there? And they've been in there. But you see, the thing about it is this: no matter who I was in the past, say for instance he did kill his parents, right? Say for instance that Sakuragi did kill his parents. Is he that person now? I didn't meet the dude that regardless of the situation of what happened. Yes, you're going to question, like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Why did you kill your parents? Did you kill your parents out of jealousy, out of, you know, you didn't like him, you hate him, whatever the situation is? You don't know if his parents were abusive. You don't know these things. Kind of remind me of the case of the Hernandez brother case, which to this day, you know, we don't really know. If you really watch the documentaries about that case, you can, unless they're just really like sociopaths, like you could really make a case to say that their parents, not their parents, but their dad was abusing them. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, in this situation, like, I would like to know the facts. You get what I'm saying? Before I judge him, before I look at him and be like, oh, you killed your parents, you're just a terrible person, blah, blah, blah. Not that it's ever justified to kill your parents. You know what I'm saying? Not that it's ever justified to kill your parents as a child. Like, that is out of the question. Murder is always a no-go for me. Murder is always a no-go. Self-defense is a whole different situation. Like, did his parents come at him to kill him? You get what I'm saying? And he defended himself. Whatever the situation is, I don't think that's the case, because it seems like he was pretty young too. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that's the case. But in a circumstance like this, where Uncovered, they kind of showed a little bit of his backstory of what, you know, after Japan lost the war, you know what I'm saying, food was very scarce. And I remember seeing this also back in a movie that I watched. I don't know, you guys might have watched this movie called Ip Man, which it kind of goes through some of the history of, you know, when Japan lost the war, when they were during the war. Food was extremely scarce, and that's a very true thing that happened. You know what I'm saying? So food was extremely scarce. So I believe that, and I believe that people were doing whatever it takes to get food. You know what I'm saying? So instead of him, you know what I'm saying, and as a child, you're seeing that you're not going to really have the right perception of what's happening here. You're not really going to look for it as like, my mom did what she had to do for us to eat. You get what I'm saying? Like, you, as a child, you're not going to look on that. You're going to, the perception that he has of this entire thing is miscued, but it's based on very true information. You get what I'm saying? So you can't disregard his feelings and how he acts at the same time, because you know, you also got to consider his feelings and what he has been through. So you can't look at it and be like, oh, he's acting up, why is he acting up? And as I said, I still call him a douchebag, because you know what I'm saying, he does things and then he regrets doing it, because, oh, I'm trying to be different but it's still not working out, it always comes back to be the same. That doesn't mean you should stop being a good person because, oh, you keep being good and stuff is not working out to me. It's kind of like what you get what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm watching another series, a TV show right now called Sons of Anarchy. I don't know if you guys have ever watched it, right? And it's just kind of like the same situation now with the main character. For 6 seasons, he's been trying to basically save his motorcycle club, right? From them getting out of crime and all this, basically going straight, right? Going straight, going clean with everything. Stop with all this criminal stuff and actually go legit, right? And then in the 7th season, because he lost somebody important to him, he just completely changed now. Completely changed because of those, because that happened. Like, he's like, F it, I'm done with all that trying to be good stuff. It's not working out. And that's what I'm saying. Like, situations that happen can really like switch you back to, and it's not reality. It's not switching you back to reality. It's to miscue your views or the vision you had. You know what I'm saying? Because you might have a certain perception of your parents, but then when you see her, when he saw her doing that, it totally kind of like screwed with his head a little bit for him to have this negative perception of life itself and how life works. You get what I'm saying? So it's just to the point where I'm looking at it as like, he can't believe, that's why he's crying, because he's like, why do you care so much? It's not going to work out, you know? And with that negative attitude, you're never going to get where you want to go. I'm gonna be honest, you're just never going to get where you want to go. So right now, Uncovered is not my favorite character, and I'm not blaming him for anything. He has reasons to have his perception that he does have, but hopefully he changes to understand after this episode. Hopefully he changes to understand that, listen, I am not saving you because you don't like me. I'm saving you because, you know, I don't consider our relationship to be beyond certain things. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna go all out for you. It's kind of like, you know, when I was watching Naruto, and you know, a lot of people do not like when you watch other reactions of how, especially one particular scene that I've seen a lot of people react to. You get what I'm saying? And their comments on it and stuff like that. It's like, I would never do that. And everybody's saying Sasuke is trash and all of this other stuff. So Naruto should never go this far for him. You get what I'm saying? But I've always seen this scene. There's a scene like right after the Pain arc when the Cloud Village finds out that Sasuke captured the 8 Tails, right? I don't want to give away too much, right? Captures the 8 Tails, and then the Cloud Village, the Cloud Village sends, or you can call them Lightning Village, whatever, hidden in the clouds, the village hidden in the clouds, right? They send a couple of people over there to talk to Tsunade, Hokage, Kakashi, whoever was Hokage at the time, right? And it ends up that these 2 guys that are like students of B, right? Students of Killer Bee. They end up, you know what I'm saying, Naruto was there, and they're like, you know, they end up beating up Naruto. Let me get to the end of the story, right? They end up beating up Naruto, and Naruto was just taking it. Even though Naruto could have whooped both their asses, right? He took the beat, and he's like, whatever, you know, whatever beef you have with Sasuke, you can take it out on me. You get what I'm saying? Because you can't get hands on Sasuke. I don't want you guys to go after Sasuke and kill him, right? And a lot of people look at that scene and they're like, why would he go this far for somebody who really doesn't give a shit about him? And for me, when I look at that scene, I'm like, no, it's a bigger picture than that. You got to understand something. When you consider someone your brother, even if they don't consider you their closest friend or best friend or whatever, If you consider that person your brother, your best friend, you will, or I should say, you should go to the ends of the earth for that person. You get what I'm saying? You will go as far. It's like you see somebody beating up on your moms. You will do anything to protect your mom, right? And it just goes to show you. When I was watching, I said it's a lot bigger than that, but people just, they don't get it. And it's not just because, oh, they haven't seen how the series end or anything like that, because hindsight is always 2020. But in that scene, you get what I'm saying? When I first watched it, when I first saw it in the manga, really, I was like, this is such good writing, because it represents Naruto to the T. This is what Naruto would do for him, even though he's not there, even though his focus is not on Naruto at the time in the anime, right? As a matter of fact, at that time, Sasuke had decided to destroy the hidden leaf anyways. So Sasuke, Naruto was still trying to protect him, even though, you know what I'm saying, all this stuff is going on. You know what I mean? So for me, it's a lot bigger than you sometimes, and the way how you feel about certain things is not just about you. And you know what I'm saying? Uncovered is saying that you shouldn't care so much, but I believe you should care that much. And there's a reason why there's so much hate that exists in this world that we can't really get rid of, and the cycle just keeps going. The cycle just keeps going around because everybody just feels like, I'm just gonna live for myself, blah blah blah, do this, whatever, and the thing about it is, like, you never find your true purpose in life, running around like that and doing those things. So I don't necessarily go with that crowd. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person that probably would take a bullet for a friend or a stranger. You know what I'm saying? I'm that type of person. But I assess situations first, though, before I jump in. I'm not the type of person who's going to be like, oh, seeing a man and a woman fighting, and I'm just going to jump in. I'm not the type of person, though. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to jump in and be a white knight or whatever. You don't know the situation, so be careful. You don't know the situation. Assess the situation first. Maybe hear what is going on or what you're saying or whatever. You get what I'm saying? Before you jump in. Your life is still more precious than you jumping into an unknown situation. Call the police. That's what they're there for. That's why they exist. Call the police. You get what I'm saying? Makes no sense for you to jump in, put both your lives in danger. You know what I'm saying? You don't know the situation. Make sure the person doesn't have a weapon or something like that. Still, even though you would try to rescue someone or whatever the situation, assess the situation first. Don't just, you know what I'm saying, run into a burning building. You know what I'm saying? Like, assess the situation first. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my advice for that. Like, you can be caring and jump into those situations, but use your brain. Use your brain is what I should say. So, man, great episode, man. This anime just touched on a lot of subjects that we're gonna have disputes. We're gonna have people that don't agree with me. It's okay. It's okay to disagree with me. Leave it in the comment section, man. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, man, let me remind you guys again, sign up, subscribe to the backup channel, and turn on notifications if you want to know when Rainbow drops again on the channel, so you have notifications turned on for both channels. Okay, appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Now we'll catch you guys later. Peace.